Hello folks, Fuzzfinger here, welcome back to our Let's Play of the Warlords of Draenor Beta test. And we've just completed our first major quest slog over here in Nagrand, which I'm enjoying actually so far. Yeah, of course it's traditional questing as we've come to expect from the expansion, but it seems pretty fun. So we're going to go ahead here and select our next batch of quests. The Ring of Trials. Now that sounds interesting, because I do seem to remember there was a pretty big quest chain at the Ring of Trials in Burning Crusade in Nagrand, and you got a nice blue quest reward if I remember after killing about 5 elite bosses.
Blessings upon your family.
Or maybe it's something different we'll have to go and discover, but we've got some garrison quests as well.
Blessings upon you.
So we should be able to get some nice resources there. Locate Rangani Alina, okay, whoever that is, and kill 15 Burning Blade forces.
Watch, get her back.
So I'm just going to check where we need to go, and in fact all over the place by the looks of it. I've got a couple of follow-up quests to go and sort out, as well as big blue areas of stuff we can go and do. So maybe we'll start killing or collecting the 24 Breeze Strider Horns as we move on to our next destination. I'm guessing they're going to be all over this region of Nagrand. So if we see them, we get them. And I definitely feel kind of nostalgic playing through this zone. It is very similar to the Burning Crusade game. And pretty typical of the magic. I'm told that we have a certain but take health these mobs have. Feels like quite a lot actually. Our trusty paladin couldn't do. I do like this new final verdict spell. If anything, the animation on it is awesome. And if you watch my previous video and you wonder why I think I couldn't tell them, it's because of a garrison reward that I chose that allows me to use this mount as a combat mount. Right, so we got a quest item. We'll start that in a moment. Oh, I missed the window to get the awesome heal out of the flash of light. Speak to... okay. That's not the quest item we picked up though, was it? No, that was this Rangari arrow. Take the Rangari arrow to Rangari Lara. Well, we've got to go there anyway, I think. And that's where we just come from. I'll go and do that now then. We've got a rare mob. It's not that one. Banthar. Ah, Banthar. We have to kill Banthar in Burning Crusade, don't we? There's the rare mob. Should we go ahead and take that on? 261,000 hit points. Have around 4 minutes to kill it. So let's get some. I think I mentioned before that Warlords of Draenor, rare mobs. By that I mean that once you kill them the first time, it respawn. What advantage that gives you, but there you go. Right, so we'll heal up here and see what wonderful loot we get. We had a blue item. A trinket with 107 haste, and your attacks have a chance to grant 319 agility. So I've got to be honest, I don't think that's going to be any use to us as a paladin unless agility has become more useful. Nope. We still only really care about strength, and so I'm not going to equip that trinket. But now that we've killed that rare mob, I am just going to head back and hand this quest in that we just picked up because there's bound to be a follow-up for it. So I head back to the station now. The only thing that I am a little bit confused about is just getting my bearings on where we are compared to the Burning Crusade.
Good fortune.
But I think we're pretty much in the same area. Collect tail, so there is a follow-up. We need to collect Toolbuck's tail.
Gayanis Aka.
Not sure where he is, but I'm sure we shall find him sooner rather than later. So I head out again. If we head over into this region, we can probably collect the Tailbuck horns that we need to get. And it shouldn't take us long, I don't think. We've got multiple variations. One thing I haven't checked is whether they're going to update the creatures in Outland to these new models that we created here. We've seen all the standard mobs that we knew previously, but pretty much everything's got nice high-res textures to it now. Hopefully that will the world. So now let's keep moving to the next region, and we need to kill these leatherhides who look fairly nasty, don't they? So let's kill 12 of these, one at a time. We've only got 1 minute until the circle restarts in the location where relatively safe. I reckon we can go ahead and kill one more if we can find it quickly enough. This will hopefully there'll be no kind of rollback of it. There's sometimes they have a restart, but I'm going to take that risk. Got 45 seconds. Let's see if we can get another killing. No, caught the wrong one. Alright folks, I'll see you back on the other side of the restart. The server restart lasted about 10 minutes, and I've also just killed the last couple of Talbot that were needed for those horns, was it, we were collecting. And one thing I've done as well is just adjust my sound, because I noticed that I couldn't really hear myself properly on the previous recording, so hopefully I'm coming through a little bit more clearly now. But I came back alive. I was surprised about that, because just after I stopped recording the servers crashed and I was still in combat, and I was still in combat with the same person, or the same mob thing, when I came back on. So I guess when the servers restart, however long they're off for, the server kind of freezes at that point, doesn't it? Which is interesting. So I need to get 10 more of these leather hide ears, but we also need to get some of this other stuff as well, and that's the main quest that we need to collect that I hadn't seen before, the King of the Breeze Striders. We picked it up, but it didn't show up initially, did it? But now it has. So I'm not sure what the server restart was for, whether it was to correct some bugs maybe, but I mentioned previously there's been pretty smooth experience for us so far here in Nagrand, which is quite impressive, seeing as how it's only recently just gone live on the beta servers. And out of habit I keep trying to mount up after each enemy, but I don't need to, because we are not coming off this bad boy. So there does seem to be plenty of these balls around. Although this is a very traditional kill and collect quest, which I'm guessing WoW is always going to have. There's just no avoiding them, is there? Don't want to attack the winged rock. One thing I have noticed is that the beta seems very quiet at the minute. I mean, it might be that the servers went down, but even before, I'm not seeing many people running around. And just to clarify, this is the level 100 server. So there is a normal leveling server where you can create a level 90 pre-made and go from 90 to 100, but because Blizzard are often resetting your characters back to, well, having to create them again, it's best just to use the level 100 server if you want to test out the new zones and content. Otherwise you'll need to level your characters up to 98 or whatever it is for the zone that you want to test out. Oh, we've got another one here. So we're entering, or we're about to enter, the Ring of Trials. And I'm pretty sure that's not the place that I was talking about in Burning Crusade. What was that? I cannot think. Arena or something. It was up over here if I remember correctly. Possibly. Unless like the map's at a weird angle, I don't know. But we'll kill the last few of these leatherhide balls. Right, so there we have 12 out of 12. And is that the rare mob we killed previously, or was that another one? I've no idea. Should we go and have a quick gander before we head over to the Ring of Trials? And it is a different rare mob. What is that thing? A war gun. Let's take it on, shall we? Because the last rare mob dropped a unique agility bracelet, which I suspect is unique to that mob because it had the mob's name in it. So maybe we'll get something of more use. Perhaps something strengthy. But we've got to kill it first, and wow, we're losing health actually. Probably should have gone in with all our cooldowns available. Get a bit of bot going because we are running low on it. Keep our lay on hands at the ready just in case. Although I don't think we're going to need it. There we go. No, didn't get bugger all. Well, unless you count a Vignet placeholder as something of use. I guess it is unique in the sense that that's not going to be there on live. So not much of the WoW population is going to get to see that. But I don't think I need to boast in that because it's not something I'm ever going to care about. What we got over here? Some trapped bird thingy for starters. Oh, and a blue daily quest style thing, but it's not a daily quest because it's a question mark. So, this is the Ring of Trials, which is the arena map, but nothing to do in there at the moment. We'll go and see what these quests are first of all. Right then, so we're going to speak to this ogre here who also, I think, has a new model. Yep, looking mean. And he wants heart-eat soup bone. How many of those things do we have? I've just been collecting them, 51, so we can give him 2 sets. Repeatable quests for 15 gold. Not much else. Maybe he will give us reputation or something before the game goes live. Or perhaps something happens when we turn in a certain amount, I don't know.
Yo!
Collect 10 raw windrock. Okay,
Keep it
would have been
real.
nice to have that quest earlier because we've been seeing a lot of those windrock. So Nagrand's got a lot of wildlife kill quests, hasn't it? I mean, the original did as well, didn't it? The original version of Nagrand in BC. Was it Hemmet Nessingwary? Had you killing like 30 of each wildlife. Then it got toned down, I think in Cataclysm, to 10 or something.
Time is money, friend.
Defeat Crushmaul in the Ring of Trials.
Be good.
Ah, very good. We'll go and do that. But we'll go and pick these other quests up first, I think. I mean, if the Ring of Trials is an event,
Hello?
I might actually save that, you know, for
See you around.
a dedicated video of
Have a
its
good
own.
one.
So we're going to pick these other quests up and then we'll see where we are at. Got a wanted poster. Defeat Razorpaw.
I got what you need.
Yeah, lots of quests here.
Keep it real. Be careful out there.
All over the map as well. Very good. We still haven't finished collecting either. So this isn't very linear really, is it, this zone? Not in any way, shape or form. Just go where you want.
Interesting.
Grab the flight point, all important flight master. And I'm thinking we can go and declaw the competition and destroy Razorpaw right about now. So we'll head on over there. Yeah, we're on the wrong mount. I want to use the mount that doesn't kick us off in battle, but like I said earlier, or I think in the last episode, be nice if we could have this as a spell that would work on all our mounts, because it's a pretty cool idea, but now I'm forced to use this one single mount. Maybe we should go and speak to this fella before we head on down. And another rare mob. Like I said, the beta servers are quiet, so there's not much competition for
Hey,
them
how
at the
you
minute.
doing? What's up?
Right, we've covered
Have
10
a good
stolen
one.
goods and 6 goblin traders to
Be
be
good.
rescued. And it is all in that same area, so good job that we picked those up. Saves having to repeat the area for no purpose. And another quest here. Oh dear, he's knocking us all over the place. He's disappeared, I guess because we've just come out of the region that we need to be in to see him. Right, okay. So we've got these quests now. I guess we can just start killing things. Whoa, lots of mobs here. High concentration of them all together. Makes things fun, I suppose, doesn't it? Got to be on your toes. Got to be at your wit's end, as they say. So we'll kill a few of these. Come on, cannot attack that target. What's he going on about? Ah, I had the bleeding goblin targeted. That was not my plan, not my idea of fun. There we go, just had to pull a few while I had my cooldowns up. Right, so there should also be lots of stolen treasures around here. Let's see if we can go and find some of that. Ah, yeah, there's one. Oh no, that's a cage. Do we need a key for that, do you think? So these have got about half the health that the cleft hoof had that we were killing earlier. Which means we should be able to plough through them at a more reasonable rate. Right, there's some of the stolen goods. I'll pause the video while I do some of these standard kill and collect quests. Right, so I've just approached the upper levels of this area and I've come across what I believe is one of the quest items. If I mouse over it there, yeah, it's Bazwix's even treasure. So we're just going to go ahead and grab that. I've killed more than enough of the mobs that I need to kill, but I'm still struggling to find the named mob that's part of this quest area. So have we got the credit for that? I guess we must have. Oh no, there we go, look. Right, so we can hand that in now. And no further follow-up. So we'll head across here. Aspiring Wolf, that's not who I need to kill. Don't need to kill that thing either. So can we head up here? Yes we can. Grab the last of the stolen goods that we need. And I still have no idea if we're heading in the right direction or not, but looks like there's some kind of secret path here, doesn't there? Mangled Adventurer, interesting. Pretty grotesque, but interesting. Carry on up this side path here. We've got... Oh, come on now. Off you, we didn't fall far. That's alright. Okay, scrap that. We did just fall far. Let's try that again. Yeah, we'll pull that mob. Not to worry. Don't plan on having to kill him. Right. Okay. We'll try that again. Right, it seems the trick to making this a little bit more manageable is just to get off your mount before you come running up. And I'm not going to grab that cage. There's a lot in the way there. I think that's the first fellow adventurer I've seen in this session today. It's not very busy at all, the beta, it's got to be said. At least, levelling in Nagrand's not very busy. Right then, so, are we even going the right way? I don't even know where we're going, to be honest, to go and kill a rare mob. Not a rare mob, a quest mob. It's not that Soulfang fella, that's a rare mob. Must be in here. Hopefully everybody can tag it if it is. Right, there's Soulfang, but I'm confused because he's on the map. But apparently he's not part of the quest or anything, and he's certainly not a rare mob. So I wonder what he is highlighted for. Neither did he drop anything. Oh, did he drop this? Ah. It's an upgrade if you need a one-handed weapon with spell power, which we don't. Nothing to see or do in here then, so I wonder what we had to come up for. Nothing probably. Let's go and carry on looking for Razorpaw. Right, I found him, and I don't know whether he can spawn in random places, but he definitely wasn't in this cave the last time I was here, I can tell you that for certain. But a nice easy mob to kill after all that trying to discover where his location was. But we'll rescue the final goblin there, and we are done with all our quests in this area. Well, in this little region. So we're going to go back to the Ring of Trials and hand all that in, but I am going to finish the episode here. So thanks for joining me, and we'll continue on with Nagrand next time. Bye for now guys, take care.